Central makes sick Bieber burns more shareable for the roast, and George Mason University engineers create a device that uses sound to extinguish fires. I'm Elizabeth, bringing you the boss's headlines going on now from the Grid Network. A 13-year-old Florida boy killed his 6-year-old brother and wounded an older sibling following a food disagreement, then committed suicide with the same gun. The incident took place Wednesday at a mobile home park in Hudson, where the shooter shared 3 brothers and his mom. Officials didn't release any names so far. Indiana Governor Mike Pence signed into law a measure that allows businesses to turn away gay and lesbian customers in the name of religious freedom. The bill has sparked an uproar among church groups that hold their conventions in Indianapolis and businesses that are threatening to pull out of the city. Also, the Supreme Court's expected ruling in June on whether same-sex marriage is constitutionally protected and therefore legal in all 50 states. Japan's self-defense force MSDF has taken delivery to the Izumo, the largest Japanese military vessel to see service since World War II. The Izumo has a crew of 470 and with a standard displacement of 19,500 tons, it is as large as the stored Yamato-class battleships, which fought U.S. naval forces in the Pacific theater of World War II. Indiana Governor Mike Pence today declared a public health emergency for a county battling what is believed to be the worst HIV outbreak in the state's history. Pence said 79 cases have been confirmed, and with more testing underway, we expect that number to go up. A public awareness campaign to alert residents about the increase in HIV cases has started in the region.
What's up, guys? Aaron here, and in an effort to make Monday night's Comedy Central roast of Justin Bieber go even more viral than it already is going to be, the network is teaming up with Clip, a new app that allows viewers to create and share video clips from their favorite shows. It's all up on the up and up. Clip users can clip customized snippets from the Bieber roast without resorting to shooting shaky iPhone crappy footage of their TV screens or other bootleg captures, which I enjoy. Next, you guys, Cookie's coming to Saturday Night Live. The show announced its April host on Thursday, and I love this name, Taraji P. Henson, who plays fan favorite character Cookie on Fox's hit show Empire, will make her hosting debut on April 11th. Also, Mumford & Sons will be the musical guest that night. Freaking awesome. Also, lastly, Michael Keaton will host SNL on April 4th with musical guest Carly Rae Jepsen. I always mess that name up. Speaking of singers, Mariah Carey has performed karaoke with James Corden in his Range Rover. The U.S. superstar took part in the new skit called Carpool Karaoke, which saw her keep Corden company during his commute to his new job at the Late Late Show studios. The host surprised Mariah by switching on the radio to play a handful of her #1 hit singles, urging her to sing alongside the classic tracks. So let's take a look right now.
Desperation for the one that was waiting for me.
I love Mariah. Having stalled at Warner Bros. Over the last couple of years, the rights to the 80s anime franchise Robotech have now been snapped up by Sony. In development at Warner Bros. Since 2007, Robotech was born out of the 1980s Japanese anime. Michael Gordon of 300 and G.I. Joe will write the screenplay, which Sony/Columbia and all involved are hoping will be the first of several.
NASA is aiming to launch a rocket to an asteroid in 5 years and grab a boulder off of it. This is a stepping stone and training mission for an eventual trip sending humans to Mars. The space agency unveiled details to the $1.25 billion plan to launch a solar-powered unmanned spaceship to an asteroid in December of 2020. The ship would spend about a year circling the large space rock and pluck a 13-foot boulder off its surface using robotic arms. Rumors are circulating that Apple could be producing introducing 3 new iPhones this year in 2015. Yes, because we really need more of them. Looks like it could be the iPhone 6S, 6S Plus, and a smaller device known as the 6C. Apple Insider points out that an analyst claimed in December that Apple was planning a return to a smaller 4-inch screen size with a budget version of the iPhone 6. Canon has also long been rumored to have a small 4K camera up its sleeve, and now you can get a first glimpse of the product. Canon unveiled the camera at a press event in China ahead of its rumored official launch in the US as the NAB 2015 show in Las Vegas next month. Canon's rumors suggest the camera will have a 10 times optical zoom, 8.9 to 89 millimeter, f-stop 2.8 to 5.6 lens, built-in Wi-Fi, and more. George Mason engineering students Seth Robertson and Viet Tran have built a handheld device that uses sounds to extinguish flames. Yes, you heard that right. It works because the low frequency noise, which they liken to the thump of hip hop music, they said 50 Cent would be great for putting out fires because it separates oxygen from fuel to stop a fire from burning. The new 20-pound device also has benefits like being free of toxic chemicals and not subjecting buildings to water damage.
With just 2 days to go, the ToeJam and Earl Kickstarter has reached its $400,000 target. Yes! I love the game. The game is officially called ToeJam and Earl Back in the Groove. More than 7,600 people have contributed to the campaign's FAR. Funding closes on March 27th. So the game will come to the PS4 at $600,000, Xbox One at $700,000, and the Wii U at $800,000. We really need to hit that Wii U goal because I don't only want it on the PC, I need it on the Wii U. All right, next you guys, Nintendo has published a new Xenoblade Chronicles 3D trailer ahead of its release in early April. There are some spoilers, so if you don't want to see it, then close your eyes and cover your ears. But the rest of you, just enjoy this next 58 seconds of your life.
What have you done?
You must come with me, Ricky. Look, it's Bionis.
Too late! Let the shackles be released! Those words will be your last! Tell me, how does it feel? This is the end now. It's either the Mekon or us.
Although that does look amazing, you guys can't leave yet because Elizabeth took a look at a game called Pew Pew 2. I am not kidding. It was actually kind of cool, reminding you of asteroids. But after that video, make sure you don't go because I'll be back telling you guys about the best top 5 exotic weapons in Destiny. All right, check this out from Elizabeth.
Pew Pew 2 is like asteroids on steroids. It is one of the better multi-directional shoot-'em-ups on mobile in my opinion. One of the first things I noticed was the music. It's absolutely wonderful, and the graphics are really colorful and a retro style, which is what I kind of tend to lean toward when choosing games. Pew Pew 2 has 9 game modes and a campaign with 3 levels of difficulty. There's also 8 unlockable ships with bullets shot in every direction when hit, and there's also boss fights as well. Something else that enhances the game a little more is that there's controller support for NVIDIA and Android set-top boxes. Pew Pew 2 is available on Android for $249 and iOS for $299. Also, just so you guys know, the original Pew Pew is free. And Pew Pew is fun to say.
There are tons and tons and tons of awesome weapons in Destiny. So with all the guns out there, I need to guide you guys as what the top 5 exotic weapons are in Destiny. Here we go. All right, coming in at number 5 is the Suros Regime. You can get this extremely well-balanced auto rifle in a variety of ways, including from Xur, engrams, and PvE or PvP rewards. It's a jack of all trades and has a high impact, good rate of fire, and remains very accurate. It's not the flashiest weapon, but it gets the job done in a world of special talents and effects across a variety of game modes. All right, moving on to number 4, we got the Hawkmoon. So this is a PlayStation exclusive hand cannon until fall of 2015, by the way, you guys. It does not have many frills, but is plain and simply just a very strong weapon, which is super important. Its impact rating is off the charts, and it has a larger than normal clip, 13 bullets, for its weapon type. With its high attack, impact, and ammo, however, it hardly needs bonuses to deal serious damage. All right, coming in at number 3, we have the very popular Vex Mytho class. Perhaps the game's most unique weapon, by the way. The Mytho class is classified as a fusion rifle, but takes a primary weapon slot, so it's pretty interesting. It functions more like a high-impact auto rifle and can be attained as a drop from Atheon in the Vault of Glass raid on hard, which I have actually done myself. It's devastating against crowds and in the Crucible, and has the added bonus of looking incredibly awesome. All right, number 2. Almost getting the number 1 spot is the GALORE, the rocket launcher that still evades most of the game's players. The GALORE is simply put out the most powerful weapon in Destiny. If its solar damage, high attack, and homing rockets weren't enough, the Galahore's missiles split into smaller projectiles on impact, which also tracks enemies before exploding again. So this effect basically equates to hitting an enemy with the damage of 2 rocket launchers, and that's just something almost no other gun can match. But what gets the number 1 spot? What is my personal favorite gun, exotic gun in Destiny? It is the Icebreaker, the exotic sniper rifle that was finally sold by Xur, giving the community what we were longing for and what we wanted. Icebreaker's power is amazing in itself, with solar damage and rounds that can cause enemies to explode. But its unique real draw lies in its unique no backpack talent. Also, the Icebreaker can't be reloaded and instead refills on its own ammo every few seconds to a maximum of 6 bullets, which actually this makes it extremely useful in raids, even if the rate of fire is slow compared to other snipers, and the shots have high recoil. Simply put, the Icebreaker is my favorite weapon in Destiny. But all right, you guys, that is it from us here at the Grid Network. Thank you guys for tuning in. We love talking to you guys so much. Make sure and tweet us and everything and just talk to us all over. All right, you guys, that's it. Aaron signing off with the Grid Network, and we'll talk to you guys next time. See you next hour.